nobody in here.
What's up, patrons? How's it going?
Got 2 people, 2 folks.
Yeah, welcome to our very first patron-only live stream. It's for you guys. It's just, you know, a way for us to say thank you.
Yes,
because
a huge thank you.
Yeah, I mean, we wrestled with the idea of doing a Patreon for months, and I was like, honestly, no one's gonna want to watch us to pay us to do stuff. So, you know, it's just amazing that we've got the really awesome community of people here so far. And, you know, we're going to try to do this every month as kind of a favor. You know, we want to say thank you. And, you know, it's awesome.
But who's in here?
Yeah, is anyone? We got 3 folks so far.
Yeah. Let us know who it is.
Let's see who rolls in. Let's let it roll. Because it might have popped up on the Patreon page. I wonder what it looks like on there. See what it looks like on the page.
You can tell as soon as you log onto the internet in this house. Hey, Addison.
Cool. Yep. So we're rolling. There. See? There we go. No, it's not that delayed either.
Yeah. But yeah, as soon as you log onto the internet in this house, whatever else was streaming dies.
Yeah. It's just beautiful Spectrum internet. It's beautiful. We love it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It just doesn't help that it's like upstairs and like it's got to go through like a floor. Something
is in these walls where it doesn't go through. Hey, there's Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcus.
Our protector and savior.
I know, right? Marcus, do you like being called Marcus or Mark?
I'm sure Marcus because his name says Marcus.
But just saying, hi, Devin.
What's up? So we've got a few people here. And Fernando, too. Either is fine, he said.
Oh, okay.
Cool. One quick thing to throw out there. Somebody mentioned today, I think it was today, about like voting on the next show that we watch.
Yes.
And
you guys will definitely be doing that.
Yeah, so when that time comes, obviously we've got our hands full right now with Game of Thrones and Westworld.
It's overflowing.
And when Westworld ends, we have a very tough decision, which we're probably going to rely on you guys to help us out with, is if you want us to react to Fear the Walking Dead for the rest of season 4.
Which
we're going to 100% watch it regardless.
That's up in the air.
But yeah, but do we continue to react to it? The impact Game of Thrones has had on this channel has been absolutely insane. So we might just dedicate the rest of the year to that. And then once The Walking Dead comes back, we've got season 2 of like The Punisher and season 3 of Stranger Things. And we've got a bunch of new seasons coming up soon. So obviously once those start, we're going to do those. But once the time comes, absolutely, you guys are going to be a very integral part to what we watch next because you're the most important people. What's up, Martin?
I have a list going. Hey,
Martine, sorry, I can't read. Sorry.
I have a couple of things going. We have like Vikings. Devin said Lost in Space, Black Sails, Black Mirror, Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
Lots of
Ozark, I'll put that on the list.
A lot of recommendations for stuff. We're never gonna have problems watching stuff. So Cobra Kai season 2 is gonna come next year.
Yeah.
What else we got on our list?
People say Bates Motel.
I don't know if you guys heard the story, but we were gonna actually start Black Mirror and then randomly just literally the day before we were gonna start doing it, we're like, let's do Game of Thrones instead.
And I was like, but I want to watch Black Mirror.
Game of Thrones has been probably easily the most suggested video or show to watch next. Like people have been recommending that since the day we started this channel. So yeah, Cobra Kai was great, Jen. Absolutely. So we've got a bunch of questions that you guys all submitted in different areas on the Patreon. You ready to jump into some of these?
Yeah.
You guys asked some good questions. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. You ready? You going to jump into it? All right, here we go. So first question, or I guess the first one's not even a question, but the real new star of our show, Devin asked about our cat.
Yeah.
Bella.
Bella has taken over.
Her name is Bella. I don't know where she is right now. She's a scaredy cat. She doesn't like attention.
Well,
but what, is she 9?
She's 9.
She's 9 years old as she is.
Oh, honey,
come here, Belle.
Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, come here.
Oh, she might join the chat.
Come here. She's very skittish. Like you can't even touch her barely.
And it's like she sits with us most nights when we're about to start watching something, and the moment I go, "Hey, what's up?" she's like gone. So,
no, she freaks her out.
As soon as
Dad's yelling.
As soon as I raise my voice to like start the show, she bails. So come say hi, Bella. No, come over here. Psst, psst. Come here, Bella. Psst. Come here. Look, you like pencils. Here.
Nope, not having it.
Well, all right. She's gone. So that was the first one. We're getting patron comments. What are you guys saying? How do I join a live stream?
Oh, Nikki better get in here. Are you guys not able to see the link? Should girl. Devin, this is the greatest thing ever.
We will be right back.
Wait, is that like, did you just kill the live stream?
No, it's right there. Not. We're still going. Hi.
Steven's clicking things. Please hold. Look like a bunch of goofies just staring at a screen.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I got to go in here. Let's see. Post the link. Hopefully that works.
Yes.
I'm a caveman.
He is. Look at that forehead. Look at that thing.
All right, let's get back to these. All right, hopefully the link works. I posted it. Is Juliet or Pretty Nikki in here yet? Everyone else made it in. I don't know what the problem is. All right.
Well, if they're anything like me, we're technologically challenged. Right.
What is that?
We're not. Just to be sure, you're not any further in any of these shows than Westworld episode 8 and Game of Thrones.
Oh, correct.
2. And thank you for asking.
Yes, thank you, Addison, very much. So, first question we're gonna answer is from Devin, excluding Star Wars. I mean, that's no fun. What are your favorite movies and why? You want to start?
Well,
she loves Twilight, hence Bella.
You named her
because you like that movie.
Oh, like don't even put that on me. I like Moulin Rouge because I love Ewan McGregor. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
Bousset, right? Is that how you say your name? I'm sorry if I messed that up.
I'm really big into the Marvel movies right now. Black Panther and the Avengers and I like Winter Soldier, Bucky. He's awesome.
Yes.
I actually took notes for some of these questions so I don't forget stuff.
See, Addison likes Moulin Rouge too.
I love Harry Potter. I think they've got a marathon going right now, which I always force the kids to watch. They fight me pretty hard on it, trying to get my kids to watch Harry Potter.
Marcus likes Moulin Rouge too.
Yeah. I haven't actually ever seen it.
I don't believe it. Well, I have the DVD.
You like Mary Poppins too.
Oh, I love Mary Poppins.
So.
Like Julie Andrews. That's my chick. Oh no.
That's not good.
No, that's not the way it's supposed to be, Nikki.
You should be able to click the link and it should take you to the live stream on YouTube. As far as I know. If you could hear us.
I know. Can somebody help Pretty Nikki? How'd you guys get in?
Yeah, how'd you guys get in? I don't know. I don't know if she could see. Go onto the Patreon page and respond to the thing for Pretty Nikki and tell her how you got in.
Please,
guys. That would be very much appreciative.
Help each other out.
Yeah.
I only found the link in your comments on your Patreon page.
Okay.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. I like the What is the one where he's gotta drink the goblet? Is that?
I don't remember.
Where you gotta choose wisely and ran into the old dude in the cave or whatever. I like that Indiana Jones. That was good.
Last Crusade.
Oh yeah, Last Crusade's my favorite one.
Next question.
Another one from Devin. We're gonna kind of go in order as we got these. If you.
Thank you, Martine.
What? Oh, okay,
she
cool.
clicked the Patreon page and it brought her here.
If you got put into the Stranger Things world, what would your roles be? Devin picks that work for Hopper would be the job, and I think that'd be a lot of fun to work for Hopper. That's really laid back.
Well, that and like I would like to work for the school only so I could see the kids grow. I clicked on the actual video on the title and the okay.
Yeah, they're helping. So,
okay,
so
good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
You know what? We have the best subscribers and patrons.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
Ever.
Seriously. I would be the local jiu-jitsu instructor.
He would open his own Cobra Kai in the Stranger Things world.
Exactly. Teach all the kids how to fight demogorgons and stuff.
Yes, right. My question, what else do demogorgons eat besides chocolate, sugar, and people?
I don't know. Where's the what's the game that's from? Dungeons and Dragons fans, where you at?
Then L kicks your butt.
Greg asks, would you rather be trapped in an elevator with a Demogorgon or Joffrey? You can't harm or silence Joffrey.
Too easy.
Well, can the Demogorgon eat me? Because if he could harm me, I'd rather just deal with Joffrey and his incest ass. But if the Demogorgon can't eat me, I'd hang out with him because those things look cool.
Well,
I wouldn't want to listen to Joffrey.
Oh my god, he's so annoying. You little shit. Seriously, somebody needs to like beat the crap out of that kid.
Yeah, he needs what I say, a slice of humble pie.
The character, not the actor.
Right. The actor's amazing.
Yeah.
Love to hate him. It's my wrestling term. He's an amazing heel.
He is. He's very good at that job.
And by the way, there is wrestling on tonight, and I'm not watching it. How amazing is that?
Jen. Because it is. Like, ew, man, that's your sister.
Yeah. Another one from Greg. If you were joining a karate dojo, would you pick Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do?
Cobra Kai all the way, man. Maybe not. Well,
I mean, you don't know anything about Miyagi-Do. Like, it's like, oh, that doesn't look fun. You're gonna make me wash your car and paint your house? Like, get out of here. I want to actually go beat people up. If I was a high school kid looking to learn karate, Hulkamania. Did you see Hulk Hogan just got
Yes, Joffrey is the best and the worst.
Hulk Hogan got reinstated into the Hall of Fame this weekend.
Reinstated. He was taken out?
Well, yeah, for all that racist stuff that he did.
Oh, that's right. That's awful.
Yeah, so they finally reinstated him. So we might see him at like SummerSlam or something. Do something, make an appearance somewhere.
I don't know how I feel about that.
He made mistakes many, many years ago. And he apologized and all that stuff. So I don't know. I think the last one from Greg, from the ones that I've taken down,
Jen saw Hulk in 1990, and Hollywood Hogan.
Hollywood Hogan was
with the bleached mustache and the brown beard.
Yeah,
interesting.
He looked very weird as Hollywood Hogan. That was a weird look. Tropic Thunder. What about it?
I know what.
It was a basketball. I think it was a basketball. NWO.
Is this a wrestling live stream?
Should I start a wrestling channel one day? When we're full-time YouTubers, I could start a wrestling channel.
Yeah, Devin said I hated those days.
Another question from Greg. Which Game of Thrones character storyline are you most interested in following?
Jon.
And why?
Jon Snow because he's awesome.
But what makes this story so interesting to you so far?
I just because I still feel like he's trying to find his place in this world.
And they are on a pretty cool mission.
World.
Seems like they're on a really cool mission. Something that could be pretty scary looking. Scoot over a little.
Oh, sorry.
Let's make sure we're both on screen. Yeah, I think John's is very intriguing just because of what they're doing. Like the Night's Watch is very intriguing to me because they're all basically like rejects essentially, but they actually have like an important role, it feels like, so very weird. But I'm all about Rob right now. He's in the middle of a war. I love the way that he's leading. He seems like he's been like built to be the leader of a giant like following. So it's just. But
I mean, there's kind of still a lot of emotion in there.
Well, right. His dad's death is still pretty fresh.
But you're not supposed to have emotion when you go into a fight.
Right, but he's got enough advisors around him, I think, that will do the job and help him. But I just want to see how that war plays out. So, and he's kind of in the forefront as a Stark. So I'm most interested in that right now. I think it's pretty cool. And of course, Daenerys, or I'm going to say her name on every single time. I want to see those dragons. Daenerys. I want to see those dragons grow.
It's pretty awesome.
Watching Harry Potter today, it was like, oh yeah, dragons, they spit fire. Like, that's freaking cool.
Jen said it used to be NWA in the 80s, right? Or is that different?
It was more like late 90s, early 2000s, I believe, was NWA.
And then
the New World Order.
Addison, while we're on Game of Thrones, what are your current predictions?
I don't want to even try to make predictions.
I
after what happened in season 1 with 2 super awesome characters going down like that, like I don't know if I could predict anything. Like I'm not sure about that. Sorry, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people are gonna die. That's my prediction. A hypothetical from Jeremy Page.
The rap group.
Oh, yeah. The rap group, not the wrestlers. Yeah, that was in the 80s.
No, wait. Are we talking about NWA or NWO?
Eazy-E. He just said Eazy.
No, but Jen is referring to NWA. Sorry,
yeah.
NWA. But then.
Yeah, wrestling was in the late 90s, early 2000s, I believe.
Jen, you're funny.
The rap group was late 80s, early 90s, I believe.
Aw, thanks, Jake.
Really appreciate it, Jake. NWO stands for New World Order in wrestling terms, and in hip-hop terms, I'm not going to say what it stands for. Just go Google it.
Yeah.
People with attitude.
I was like.
Just do that.
He wants to know where we met.
Oh, we could do that again. We met on MySpace. I found her on MySpace, and I reached out. He
was trolling the singles.
Yeah, I reached out to her and touched base. And
he saw one of my tattoos because my tattoo has initials and a birth and death date of one of my friends.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey.
Cool tattoo.
That's a nice tattoo you got there, because it was my hip. Okay, yeah. I had my hip on the internet. And then, yeah, we started talking. We talked for like 3 months. And then
here we are.
I went over to his apartment. And
there we go.
I've been stuck with him ever since, you guys.
Definitely stuck.
Can't get rid of him for nothing.
100%. Without a doubt stuck. Thank you very much. Let's get to Jeremy's question. If we took one character from each of the shows that we have reacted to form a zombie apocalypse team, who would it be? We actually got together on this, and
yes, we have a list.
We created it. So from The Walking Dead, of course, Daryl Dixon,
because he's a tracker. He can get us through the woods, y'all.
Yeah. And he's sneaky. He could take a fool out with a crossbow and you not even know what's going on.
True that.
So, and then from Stranger Things, 11, give me the girl with superpowers all day.
Yeah, she's got powers.
Just give me the superpowers all day long.
Okay.
Johnny, I guess, because he could fight.
Yeah, he's just going to go for it.
Yeah. He'll kick a zombie's head off or two. You never know.
Yeah, he's not going to stop and think about it. He's just going to go for it.
Yeah, totally. From The Punisher, no brainer, Frank Castle.
There is no other.
The Punisher.
AKA Shane.
Yeah, that guy could probably take out an entire herd, like 1,000 walker herd by himself.
AKA Steven's doppelganger.
Yeah, well, apparently I'm Call now, so Drogo. I look like him, apparently. Just give me the long goatee, long hair. You know.
No offense, but you are no Jason Momoa.
That's fine. I don't want to be Jason Momoa.
You don't want to be Aquaman?
No. From Fear the Walking Dead, we picked... Our first option was Althea if we could have her car with us.
Her van thing.
If we can't have her SWAT vehicle, then it'll be Morgan, just because Morgan's awesome.
Yes.
And when he's in that attack mode, he's valuable. Game of Thrones.
Jon Snow.
We picked Jon Snow just because we think he's awesome. And we're only 12 episodes into this show, so we'll see.
We're just going to go with that for right now.
Jessica Jones. Again, give me a
Jessica
character
Jones.
with superhero powers. Jessica Jones.
With superhuman strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Westworld character would be Man in Black.
Because he's ruthless.
Yeah. He might actually be the leader of the group.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he would have to fight Frank for that top position, but...
I don't know if Frank's like a leader, though, because he's a soldier. He's always kind of told what to do.
Well, maybe.
So...
Maybe.
Oh, that was the last one?
I think there's more.
Did I skip some? Oh, yeah. All right. Marcus. You got to get to Marcus's questions, of course.
Oh, we said Johnny Fernando.
Yeah.
Totally Johnny from Cobra Kai.
So Marcus is asking, we've got 4 questions from him. If we could belong to any house in Westeros other than the Starks, which house would it be and why? I think that's easy. What did you decide? I said Lannisters because I'd want to be rich and powerful if I couldn't be a Stark.
I didn't come up with one because I would want to be part of the Starks, but I would be scared to be a part of the Lannisters because I wouldn't want anybody trying to sleep with me.
Good point. It's like, is my sister going to hit on me if I'm a Lannister?
Do you automatically feel a certain kind of way for a family member?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's nasty.
If we had the option to write Joffrey's death, how would we have that little punk bite the dust? I've said this before in one of the videos. I would give him the William Wallace death, just as much torture as possible. I don't know if he's got balls, so you couldn't really rip them out of him. But yeah, I mean, the most violent death possible for him.
Addison, the incest fear is real. Yes, it is. But I said that I would like for Joffrey to be given the Ned Stark death. Brought him up on stage, messed with him for a minute, and then just sliced his head off and put his head on a stick. You know, just like that.
Oh,
Yay! Pretty Nikki's finally in.
You made it. You made it. We're going to be here as long as you guys want us to be, so no worries.
Yeah, don't worry about being late.
And then a couple Stranger Things questions from Marcus. Who were our favorite characters? I think we agree on this.
There's 2.
11.
Yes.
Just because she's awesome.
She's fantastic.
And then Dustin. Because he is absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I need to get something.
It's right behind you.
There you go. Oh.
Gotta lift it up.
There you go. 11's going to chill with us.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, we do have a P.O. box.
That's like so cool. Look, there's little Eggo waffles on it and everything.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Very good detail.
I love that all day.
And then predictions for season 3 of Stranger Things.
Yep, she's bleeding. That's right.
She is bleeding. It's pretty awesome.
She's using that mind control.
What do you think is going to happen in season 3 of Stranger Things?
I don't think it's a bobblehead, you guys. Is it a bobblehead?
I don't think so.
I mean, it kind of moves a little bit.
I don't think it's supposed to. What's your predictions for season 3?
Season 3. I think that the Shadow Monster is going to take over 11. Pretty Nikki says about the time jump.
What does that mean?
They're going to, it's going to fast forward to another time.
Oh.
Hence, time jump.
Yes.
What? Devin
sent us the 11, right?
Yes.
Yes. So thank you, Devin, very much.
Yes.
That was pretty awesome.
Yes.
I think we're going to see more numbers in season 3. I think we're going to see more characters that were scienced on. I guess this is made up a word just now. And I think it's going to be pure chaos. I think all kinds of stuff's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. Very much looking forward to season 3 of that show. So.
Oh, sorry, Fernando.
What?
He's earmuffing it.
Oh, forgot. Sorry.
Sorry,
Fernando hasn't watched yet.
It's real good regardless.
Yeah,
I would watch it regardless if I knew what was going to happen, honestly, on that.
I don't think we spoiled anything, did we?
I don't know. No, that was just predictions for season 3. I know, right?
Yes, moving on. Absolutely. All right, so we went through, those are all the questions. If you guys got more stuff, hit us up.
Hold on, I saw another one.
Let's see if there's more.
Oh yeah, he's halfway through season 2 of Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Paul Earmuffet.
Yeah.
Oh, have you heard about Indiana Jones 5 cast? Leslie Chow from Hangover is playing Short Round. Oh, I love that all day.
Nick from Fear and Stannis from Game of Thrones are father and son.
Wait, what?
Is that true?
Yes. No, we talked about that.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about that while we were watching it.
That's pretty awesome.
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
I have a question.
For who?
For them.
Okay.
But it's a lot of work for Steven.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys want to see bloopers? I think those are so funny. When I'm watching a YouTuber and at the end of their video, they show all the bloopers that went through just to try to make the damn video. See? Yes. Yes. Bloopers all day. Thanks, Jen. Yes. Bloopers.
I don't have time for that.
See? Look. Everybody's like, yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Because
she needs to learn how to edit.
Last night, for example. Last night, for example, we had 3 hiccups during one show, and a kid woke up.
Yeah.
Well,
that counts as one of the hiccups.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. So 2. Oh, no, 3, and the battery died.
Yeah.
And the battery died while we were watching. So, good times,
The next episode of what show are we watching?
Game of
Westworld. Episode 9 will be up tonight.
It's a little difficult.
Yeah. And then we're going to hit up a bunch of Game of Thrones. We're going to try to do 4 Game of Thrones this week. So.
Greg, were you surprised by the favorite show poll results? No.
Not at all.
No.
I mean, our channel has grown. I think it grew 10,000 subscribers in 3 weeks.
Not intentional.
Because of Game of Thrones. So absolutely not. I've been saying it for a while. I feel because we've been in this Walking Dead thing since basically the beginning. We've only had 2 seasons on camera reacting to it, but the Game of Thrones fan base crushes. They've absolutely crushed the Walking Dead fan base in terms of dedication.
Well, Game of Thrones folks are more interested in welcoming new people and not so much you're doing it wrong and you're doing this wrong and that wrong and no offense, but the comments on the videos is what gives us this issue. It's the Walking Dead folks are
they're very protective.
You're not crying enough.
Right.
You're crying too much. You cried over a fake cat.
How did you not remember that character that was in 2 episodes season. 7 years ago? Yeah. It's crazy. The Game of Community has been amazing. Like
open arms.
It's just been absolutely insane. And of course, I wasn't surprised that won the poll result, because I think most of you are here because of, I think majority, I would say a high percentage of you are here on the Patreon because of our Game of Thrones stuff and the extended Game of Thrones reactions. So no, not surprised at all.
And then Marcus says he needs to give Westworld a second try. Yes, you really do.
You just got to really sit down and focus. And if we weren't reacting to it, there's no way I would have made it through, because for me, I've got like ADHD. Like I have trouble just focusing and concentrating, but having the camera on me forces me into concentration. So like I see things and I pay attention to every word that's said, because one, I don't want to miss anything, because of the hardcore fans out there would absolutely call me out and realize that I wasn't paying attention. And two, it's just like, I want to be knowledgeable. I want to be deep into it. Like when you're just watching a show at home, it's like, oh, big deal if I remember or notice something. Like,
see, I remember a lot more than he does. I have
and you're
to
taking notes.
Clue him in on some things. I mean, but I don't take notes until the end.
Walking Dead sucks.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, I'm worried about, the next season. Hold on, let me get through your little.
The future is.
I watched the first season, but I didn't love it. I usually love those kinds of shows. I'm going to rewatch season 1, then tackle season 2. I feel like I missed something.
Like the talking about Westworld.
Jen, thank you so much. And Devin, thank you so much. We have the best reactions.
Thank you.
I never thought in my whole life that I would be liked for people watching me watch a show. Never. Ever.
You've got great reactions.
Well, thank you so much.
She's the star of the show. I know that. I know what's up. And it all started with Glenn's head getting bashed in. Spoiler alert.
Can we not?
If you didn't know, from Walking Dead. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. I feel so sad for The Walking Dead. Used to be my favorite show, but when they have had such bad writing, it's just gotten so bad.
Yeah, I could see that. But a lot of people really don't like Negan's character. I love Negan's character. I'm a huge fan of Negan. Like, again, he's like one of those bad guys that I love to hate. He's awesome.
Westworld is a very in-depth show to watch and not easy to understand. You have to pay attention sometimes rewatch. I'm feeling like I should probably rewatch some things there too.
And I have the luxury you don't have that I have is when I edit, I watch it on the TV. I sit down and edit the short version for YouTube, which I watch it through once. And then I watch it a third time for the extended version. So I'm essentially watching the season or the episode 3 times. And so it just gives me more of an understanding.
Jen says it's like you're saying what I'm thinking. Well, I hope.
In terms of what? You're a little behind on
the reactions.
Right?
Reactions.
Yeah.
Oh,
just overall.
And great hair. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Martine. She's been watching with us in season 7, episode 1.
Wow.
She is
on my channel.
Is it?
Yeah, we did season 7 on my channel.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
That's awesome.
She wakes up in the morning to check us.
That's humbling.
Very.
It's amazing. That's why we have the best subscribers. That's why the stickers are the best.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, the merch idea things that I
wait. Hold on.
Wait.
There's questions.
I know. We'll get to it. They're not going anywhere. This is in my head. The merch idea thing that I posted on there. The primary idea of that at first is going to be like stickers, like literally getting stickers made. Would you guys be interested in like stickers, like doing like a sticker of the month club or something like that for patrons, and then figuring out a design for like a t-shirt or something? Like, does that sound cool? Let me know, or let us know. I always say me.
So
let us know.
Negan versus Joffrey. Who do you love, hate more? I love Negan way more than Joffrey. Yeah. Joffrey makes stupid decisions.
Like Joffrey
Negan is calculated. Joffrey
is the type of bad guy that I hate and want to see him die as painfully as possible. Negan's a bad guy that I love so much that I want to keep him around, just because I think he's so cool.
Yeah.
But like Joffrey, I want him to die. I don't necessarily like. I'll cheer when Negan dies. Like I'll be upset just because he's the bad guy.
He's such a good bad guy.
But like I want to keep him around. Like I think he's I think they're two very different type of bad guys personally.
So did you guys catch the green hairband in Stranger Things? I don't think so. I'm with you about Negan. I'm hoping he slowly turns into a good character.
I mean,
I don't know, though.
I don't know if I could totally see him being redeemed personally, just because of like how charismatic he is and how cool he is. But I would have to assume that the majority of the fan base is never going to welcome him because of what he did. Like his actions were, I mean, and you saw them play out, and they were vile, and he was enjoying himself, like bashing in Glenn and Abraham's head. Like, I don't know if fans will ever get like true. Like people stopped watching the show because of that episode.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they would ever be able to get past that. So I don't know.
Let's see. Addison, yeah, people need to remember what it's like to see the show for the first time through. We all miss stuff the first time around. Yeah, right? Thank you. And then
talk about
Nikki,
Westworld.
I think every show.
Well,
honestly.
yeah, I mean,
come on.
The really in-depth, good written shows are gonna have stuff that you don't see right away.
And then Nikki, I fell in love with you guys from your Punisher reactions, but been with you since TWD reactions.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Punisher was so much fun to watch.
It was. I missed that show. Everybody likes the merch idea and the stickers. Marcus said, "Oh my God, Joffrey made me so mad. I would be shaking sometimes." Right?
Yeah, I'm sure we haven't seen. I'm sure there's more moments to come. Don't tell us.
And then Devin is talking about the bracelet, right? It was on Hopper's original daughter, and then she got cancer. He put it on his wrist, and then the last episode of season 2 was on Elle's wrist. Yeah. Yeah, come here.
She's back.
Hi, baby. Come here.
I don't think she'll.
Come here. Yeah, just good girl.
Her bells.
Just leave her.
What's your arms?
Yes, Negan should introduce Joffrey to Lucille.
There she is.
Hi, baby kitty.
Yeah, that would be fun if.
How about a signed sticker?
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
Well, we're up for ideas. We're still trying to figure out how and where we're going to do any of this stuff. But yeah, like whatever you guys might want, like let us know. We'll keep in mind all that stuff. So Bella is life.
Yes, right.
Hi, they love you.
She's purring. She's a good girl.
She is a really amazing kitty cat.
Jen said, "You make me want to watch Game of Thrones." Girl, you better watch it with us.
You don't watch Game of Thrones? I literally thought we were the only people on Earth who hadn't watched that show yet.
Joffrey is a fan of cats. Oh, then Bella needs to die. Totally joking.
No, don't you dare.
I would never. Look at this face.
She is 9 years old.
Everybody's like shocked, like you haven't watched Game of Thrones. What?
Yeah, I mean.
Now you know how we felt.
Exactly. It seems so. Yeah, it is definitely violent.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, have you seen my reaction?
We're only 12 episodes in, and it's pretty violent.
Yes. Cat hair.
But I mean, it's like a combination of Braveheart and Lord of the Rings and Gladiator and like Harry Potter.
No one around me has seen Game of Thrones. Plus, I probably already spoiled them. Yes, I hate myself. Come on, Jen, get on board. That's right.
What else we got? Got nothing?
People keep coming in and out. It makes me sad.
Oh,
like what?
You actually watching that?
What's the matter? If you want to talk about something, you just tell me and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
I mean, unless it's a spoiler.
Right. We just came from.
And then I have to beat you.
We came from a family gathering, so we were hanging out with some family tonight.
Random change of topic. Do you guys have a favorite book?
I don't read.
He does not read. My favorite book is Trashy.
What's the gray?
50 Shades of Grey. No one wants to hear about that.
That's one of your favorite books, though, right?
Yes, but no. Like, it was just funny to watch.
Vikings is on our list.
Yes.
Kind of I don't know if you were here at the very beginning, but mentioned we're going to have our hands full with Game of Thrones for a while. And then probably once we even get caught up on that, it's going to be Walking Dead time. And then probably have following seasons of like Stranger Things and Cobra Kai and Punisher all coming out next year. So it might be a little while before we actually add a new show at this point, just because Game of Thrones is such a heavy load. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Black Mirror and Vikings are the two top of the list right now. So those are definitely on our list.
So what are our hobbies other than this?
My life is family, work, YouTube, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
In that order?
No.
Not in that order.
What did I miss? Did I miss anything? That's everything, right?
Yeah. I like going to the gym.
Working out now?
I work out like 6 to 7 days a week. Cycling 6 days a week. We're not fun. Kids.
Yeah.
Watching kids all day. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so Steven doesn't read. That's right. Your thumbnails are great. Nikki looking horrified, and Steven, what's it? Manically happy.
Yeah, I put it takes me like 35, 40 minutes to make those thumbnails. Kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. Her hair is hard to crop.
Yeah,
it's always,
the little tiny pieces.
Yeah. My hair is like plastered down, so it's kind of easy to shape around it. But yeah, I feel like thumbnails are important. And when YouTube came out and said, "Oh, we're running this test. We're gonna run this test, and we're gonna just automatically pick your thumbnail," I'm like, "No, you ain't."
Yeah,
it's like awesome. We're a reaction channel. You go like catch us with like in the middle of like a dumb face or something.
I know. Try Audible. I love that service.
Yeah, and I do have a long drive for work.
Oh, that's another one. The Woman in the Window. That was a good book. I listened to that on Audible.
I mean, I've listened to a couple Star Wars books on tape, which was cool. Star Wars, I don't know who is a Star Wars fan here, and I hate to open up this can of worms to talk about Star Wars, but they've got the best audiobooks around. I don't know how much money they spend on it, but they've got like legit production. They've got voiceovers and music, and like it's not just somebody reading a book. So their audiobooks are amazing.
And then yes, Marcus, Game of Thrones gets priority, and then Pretty Nikki's talking about Black Mirror, which Black Mirror was supposed to be on.
Yeah, we were
instead of Game of Thrones, or was it instead of Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that was basically
going to be Westworld and Black Mirror.
Yeah, we were basically going to use Black Mirror as our like Sunday night show to like fill Walking Dead stuff, and then we just called an audible. Let's watch Game of Thrones instead, and boom. All these subscribers.
50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight fan fiction. You're absolutely right. I agree. Vikings is awesome. Really picks up in the second season.
YouTube is
Gerald's
wonky.
Real life first.
Yeah, YouTube.
Wait, is that a show, or are you talking about like actual real life? No. I haven't got to the gym in 2 weeks now. Oh, I'm sorry, Devin.
That sucks. Yeah, YouTube
is so wonky, yes.
Literally, not even joking, every video that we publish is immediately demonetized. And
literally, straight out the gate.
And because I'm publishing so late, I can't catch it and file for the request to manually review it until the morning. And it's like, come on. Like, they overturn it every single time. It is so annoying.
Start that way?
Which is primarily why we're on Patreon. Because, we'd actually be probably making decent cash if they didn't demonetize everything on the YouTube channel. Like, it's just so annoying. It's an absolute headache.
Well, that's why we can't make YouTube like a full-time job.
Right. I don't know if that's ever a realistic possibility anymore for people who aren't already established.
They haven't been established since 10 years ago.
Oh, the Harry Potter audiobooks are bomb? Cool. I might have to get on that.
Addison, yes. Woman in the Window, so good. I'll have to look up the author. But you know the drama channel Peter Monn, Monn. He also has a booktube channel, and that's where I found the book "Woman in the Window." It's very good. I have not read anything by Anne Rice.
Yes, I agree that I'll Busang, is that how you say it?
Uh-huh.
I will alter your statement slightly. The Disney version of Star Wars sucks. That's what I'll say. Because the original trilogy is spectacular.
HBO hates YouTubers.
Do they? Because I've actually not.
You know who hates YouTubers? Netflix.
Netflix was a pain in the butt.
Netflix every single time.
But they overturned everything. So
yeah, we always won, thankfully.
I see nightmares. I don't know about all the reactors you watch, but I see a lot of nightmares with the WB shows.
Oh yeah.
WB strikes everyone down, it feels like.
Yeah.
So
Marcus, my favorite book ever is To Kill a Mockingbird, which, side note, that's also Peter Monn's favorite book.
Is it really?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Gerald. Okay, yes. Real life, your job, kids, life in general. Absolutely. That always definitely comes first, which is why we almost didn't make it tonight at 8 o'clock. We were coming from a family function. I had to get the kids bathed and in bed by 7:30. So it was a lot.
But this is all we're doing tonight. So
yeah.
We're not watching anything tonight. We're going to watch 2 episodes of Game of Thrones tomorrow and then 2 on Tuesday. Crank them out this week. Get 4 episodes in.
Hold on. It just scrolled up. What do you think of Anne with an E? Like, is that a book or is that just a name, Anne with an E?
I'm not sure.
There
was
new Star Wars. So Everett's here. Hi, you guys. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I agree. I thought The Force Awakens was good. I understand people's issues with like the reboot and kind of making it look a lot like A New Hope, but I totally get it. But it was fun. Last Jedi was trash, I think. They're just telling the wrong stories, in my opinion. You know, that's all.
Yeah. And then Marcus, I don't get why HBO's all over the copyright infringement crap. It's free advertising.
Yeah, you know.
And, I mean, that goes along with Devin's comment with you're helping Netflix. Absolutely. This is free advertising. Doesn't this make you want to go and watch the show?
I mean, there have been multiple comments where people have like, oh, hey, I was watching your Punisher segment or reactions and, oh, I went and signed up for YouTube Red to go watch Cobra Kai. It's like, it's not like we're ripping off the entire episode and posting it online. Like, we're not, like, they don't understand. Like, I think it's an old school mentality about the way content is these days. Because that's kind of my job. I work kind of in the content world. So I get it. It's just a bunch of old farts running things. They don't understand. Like, the Walking Dead crew in Skybound, like they do a compilation of the reactions. Like they embrace it and they do really good things and really help out the reactors. So I like the way Skybound handles stuff.
Yes, they're fantastic. Gerald says, if you keep doing this live stream, another spoiler will pop up. This is not a regular live stream. This is just for our patrons. Yeah. So I would hope that none of our patrons would want to spoil it for us.
If a patron spoiled something, they'd be bye-bye forever. And we got a couple. Would be sad. Yeah, and we got a couple of our protectors in the chat too.
Yeah,
so
we got our moderators in here. You guys are awesome.
I think we're good.
Okay, a remake of Anne of... I saw the remake of Anne of Green Gables. I saw the ad for that. Yes. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
Old fart management style. Yeah, it's exactly what it is with the whole copyright thing.
You're infringing upon their ego.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I get it. I saw some...
Oh, Marcus is studying copyright in his current class. Fantastic.
Cool.
Maybe you can help us out there.
Send us the law because I still want to know every detail about it. But like, I saw some reaction channel got completely terminated. Like, I want to say it was like a month ago. But like, this person was doing the full yeah, he was doing the full episode and just like slowing it down. just the way it works is companies can upload, like if I make a video and I own it, I can upload it to the content ID and it basically sends me videos. The YouTube system will send alerts being like, hey, we found this exact match on this YouTube channel. Then they get a list of options to strike it or claim it or whatever they want to do to it. So
yeah. And then we're saying, I have a weird question. Is it weird telling your family and friends about your channel, especially when you're excited about it blowing up?
At first.
Yes, it is weird, a little weird at first, but I mean, when I tell people about it, they're just like,
a lot of people don't understand.
They're like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Like, why would people watch you? Why would people watch you do that?
Yeah.
It's like, because they love the show, and you hope that the person they're watching is fun and engaging. But at first I was a little shy about it, but it's 2018, and I'm a video content creator. Like, why wouldn't I have a YouTube channel of some sort as like a side gig, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Fernando said, I doubt anyone has ever canceled their HBO subscription to watch it via YouTube reaction. Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, ooh, I'm going to go cancel my Netflix and watch Stranger Things on this reaction channel. Like, no one's said that ever.
That's right. Yes. My mom is Addison. My mom is clearly on board. She is all about it. She thinks it's like the coolest thing ever that just, you know, people are liking us so much, and which, you know, that's a good mama right there, being supportive.
Absolutely.
Even though I'm older now. People always laugh at me for watching YouTube reactions. They have no idea what they're missing.
It's fun. If you love the show, it's great to see how other people react. I get it.
Yeah.
It's the same reason people watch these mukbang videos or watch
Those are my favorite.
Or watch people
like
stream
mukbang ones?
Or watch people stream video games. Like, you get to experience something that you love with other people that you find entertaining. I get it. Makes sense. I
mean, I like the mukbang things because usually when I'm eating by myself, it's nice to feel like I'm not eating by myself. I don't know. And then Martine said, what made you want to start reacting? Sorry if this was asked before. Don't worry. Don't ever say sorry. You guys can ask us whatever you want 10,000 times.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite stories to tell too, because it's essentially what started all of this. Like, I have a buddy, a guy that I train with jiu-jitsu, and like, I used to talk so much smack about YouTube. Like, Nikki's been watching YouTube forever. And I'm like, oh, you just do those dumb YouTube videos, blah, blah, blah.
Beauty videos by, if anybody remembers, or if anybody watches beauty YouTube videos, by Panacea81. She's like OG.
Yeah, so I had this opinion about YouTubers. I'm sure a lot of people have that opinion at some point. And the guy walked into my gym in my jiu-jitsu class. He's got like 1.5 million subscribers now.
I'm sure you can tell them.
Julian Solomita. He's a really good vlogger. He's dating Jenna Marbles, who's one of the OG pioneers on YouTube.
He's got like 17-some million.
Yeah, we went to the same college, but we're like 10 years apart from each other, and we did the same major. We did broadcast journalism, and I was just like, if this dude could do it, why can't I do it? Like, I can make videos. I've got a camera. I could go do stuff. So basically started vlogging. And I was doing the daily vlog thing on my channel, which still exists, but it's kind of dead now because you guys have blown this thing up. And one of our Sundays, we knew The Walking Dead was premiering the season 7. And I went and got some beers. We had like a little home date type of thing.
Barbecue.
Yeah. Some barbecue and beer. And then we were going to watch Walking Dead. And as I'm editing the vlog, Nikki's reaction to that episode was so insanely awesome. I'm like, I'm going to put this up by itself.
Even though I'm picking at my toe.
Yeah.
Everybody was not like that.
She started bawling her eyes out when Negan did his dirty business. And I'm like, I'm just going to post this by itself. And it's like, I didn't know anything about reaction channels at the time. And I just did it. I just had an instinct and did it. And that thing has like almost 200,000 views now. And here we are. We did all of season 7. Yeah, we did all of season 7 on my old channel. And then for season 8, we launched this channel.
And we honestly didn't think we were going to be doing any other shows. We thought we were just doing Walking Dead stuff.
Yeah. But then what happened?
What?
YouTube decided to change who could actually make money on YouTube. So we had to.
That's right.
We had to meet this threshold.
We only had like 800 subscribers.
Yeah, we had to.
That was in December.
Yeah, so we had to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark and 10,000 minutes viewed on the channel in order to stay monetized. And we were like, oh my God, we can't sit and wait for The Walking Dead to come back. Pick a show. What are we gonna watch? Everyone likes Shane from The Walking Dead. Steve looks like the Punisher, so we picked Punisher, and then we broke the threshold. Channel is staying nice and strong, and here we are with 18,000 subscribers now.
18,100 something.
It's like crazy. So
Nikki says, I know people laugh at me because I tell them I watch reactions, but I don't care. I love it. It's super nerdy, so whatever. Exactly. Whatever makes you happy.
Who cares?
You're not hurting anybody. That's right. And she also loves mukbangs. Nikki, I think we need meet and greet. I think we need to hang out. Just saying.
We should do a mukbang one day. See how that goes.
Which reactors inspired you to start? I didn't watch any before.
Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know what reaction videos were before I posted that video. And then, I mean, from there, it was like, okay, what are reaction videos and what's the best way to edit them and post them and see other Walking Dead.
In trouble.
Yeah, right. And so.
And to share our love of the show with everybody else. It was so awesome. It
was just dumb luck that we got that up even. So.
Yeah. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, any opinions about UFC 226?
UFC 226 was a lot of fun. I really wish the Holloway and Brian Ortega fight wasn't canceled. But, yeah, I mean, Daniel Cormier is a G. He's amazing. One of the best fighters of all time. A lot of fun.
Hussein said that we are his favorite.
Thank you very much. That's amazing that anyone would say that we're their favorite.
I know.
That's so cool.
Never. And then Fernando says, I know an hour went by real fast, you guys.
We're creeping up on an hour. That's awesome.
My daughter loves watching LPS and how to make slime YouTube videos. Is that those surprise bag things? And then are you guys going to dress up for Halloween and do reaction that night? That would be fun. That's a good idea.
I have 2 ideas in terms of what I want to do for Halloween this year. I think I want Nikki to record it either way. But I either want to be Walker Shane from The Walking Dead or now, I mean, I don't know if it would make a lot of sense today, but Drogo or whatever as Game of Thrones. I mean, that character has been dead for like 6 years. I don't know if people would understand completely.
Oh, Nikki said, yes, please. And then she's never been to California. Well, come on down.
It's pretty
Have you ever watched any Game of Thrones season 1 reactions yet? No, because we don't know what could possibly be a spoiler.
Well, no, they'd be watching season 1.
Okay,
but we went on to I've watched bits and pieces of American Mom's stuff.
Oh, well,
but like on the recommended videos on the side, it's like spoilers. So it's like we're trying to stay.
We're like, oh my God, I can't watch that side of the video.
What was that a picture of? Oh my God. So yeah, and plus like my time is maxed out. I don't watch a lot of YouTube period anymore.
I do.
You do.
After the children go to bed.
Yeah, maybe we'll crank up some of those Game of Thrones reactions when we're done, and nothing could be ruined for us.
Martine said you are blowing up, but I love how real you are. Thank you. I mean, I don't know how to be fake, and I'm not a good actress.
Yeah, if Nikki was faking all the stuff that she's in the wrong business because that'd be fantastic acting.
Maybe in a different business. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Steven, how would you fare at the All Valley tournament?
Probably really bad because I don't do karate. I'm a grappler. I can throw punches, but I just want to grab people, take them down, and choke them to sleep. That's really what I like to do.
Addison likes the Drogo and Khaleesi idea. I do too. I need a wig.
Yeah, you
will not be growing out my hair.
You need that Elsa wig.
I know, right?
Just take one of the kids' Elsa wigs. That should work.
Yeah. What's your favorite action scene in Game of Thrones so far? And the very next statement, Fernando's Gonna get a beat down for it.
Me is Joffrey. Get out of here.
Steven is Joffrey. How dare you, sir? How dare you?
I thought.
I'm
trying to remember some of the good action sequences that we've seen. I don't know. The Wit? Is it called The Wit?
Yes.
The
White. No, it's called The White.
The White.
We were saying it wrong.
Yeah.
It's
I think
White.
that was a really short but sweet kind of fight scene, but like we got a small taste of what those things are. I thought that was pretty awesome. How like John friggin' sliced his arm off. Dude didn't stop. He stabbed him through the chest. He didn't stop. And then he friggin' grabbed the lantern and threw it on him and burned him. Like I thought that was a pretty badass sequence.
So I have an idea for your channel. I would take YouTube reactors and turn you into cartoon characters and have you guys come to studio and do voiceovers in real time, no script. That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
I love that. And Jen, I didn't think about the recommended videos being spoilers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. I
saw a face of Jon Snow and I'm like, no.
What were we looking up? I think we were actually looking at a reaction
somebody
video.
said something about Blind Wave, and I was like,
yes,
who were they?
That's what it was.
And
we looked up the Blind Wave.
Comparing me to somebody on Blind Wave, and I was like, oh, well, who is that? Because I hadn't personally heard of Blind Wave, so I looked it up, and I was like,
yeah, the record, like,
no!
there's I don't, as far as we noticed, you can't shut that off.
Yeah.
We can't like hide the recommended videos. It was like, oh my God, there's spoilers everywhere.
Marcus says, so you guys are all awesome, but some reactors are like watching paint dry. Not everyone can be as awesome as Nikki and Steven. You know what?
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
You're the best. Thank you for having our back.
Fernando, it's time for him to leave.
Deuces.
You will not be waking up to a Game of Thrones reaction. You will be waking up to a Westworld
reaction.
Yes.
One more Westworld. We didn't get a chance to record anything on Thursday or Friday night because of my work.
Also, heads up. Thank you to Pretty Nikki also. Sorry, I'm like all over you, girl. For that comment about our schedule. I appreciate that very much. We pinned it to the top.
I get triggered when people like the comments. You guys could speak to this too, but like we have never received, and this goes another like comparing the fan bases of like Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. We have never seen that many comments before.
Mm-mm.
And the idea that this show, we're on season 1. Well, we just finished season 1 and we're getting thousands of comments on a show that's like 7 years old. I never thought that we
would need moderators.
Yeah,
I was like, what's a moderator?
It's just insane. And what point was I going to make? Oh yeah. Like some of the comments, like I take a lot of the comments as like people who are complaining like, oh, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Like I take it as a compliment because it means they want to watch our stuff. But damn, if you come at us aggressively trying to ask about stuff, it's like, just pay attention. Because we try
literally almost in every video.
We try to do that because we don't have a set schedule. We aren't consistent in terms of every day. Like, because like last week we posted a Game of Thrones on Monday. This week we're going to post a Westworld on Monday. Like, we're trying to keep you updated on our Twitter at Nikki Steve React. If you're not following us there, you should. I'm sure you guys are because you're patrons.
I think once the kids go back to school, it'll be a lot more consistent because we'll have schedules. But what was Gerald? What do you love most about Game of Thrones? Everything.
I really like the emotion that comes with the show.
Yeah. Like,
it's really violent, which is fun, but like there's a lot at stake for these characters, it feels like, and that's what I've kind of grasped too. What about you?
I mean, the characters and the acting, honestly, is so good.
I mean, everything looks visually amazing.
Yeah,
too,
that too. And then Busang, my favorite fight scene was Drogo ripping that guy.
Oh, yes. Yes. That was badass.
That was so cool.
Except he died from that scene, which sucks.
Spoiler.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Jen.
Who?
Yeah.
Who did I just spoil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
May the force be with you as well.
Okay, whenever somebody says that, may the force be with you, I think of like when we go to Catholic church and it's like, and also with you.
Nikki loves bad jokes. Do you have a bad joke for them? Putting you on the spot.
Hold on. Why can't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she'll let it go. Thanks, Greg. Oh, Nikki, have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Good night, Jen. Good night, John Boy. Your dad has sent me some.
Yeah. My dad and Nikki get along great because my dad is the epitome of like dad jokes and Nikki laughs at them. I don't laugh at them.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
What?
An investigator. Oh, sorry, Nikki. I compared the amount of comments for the same episodes, and no one comes close to Nikki and Steven, not even some of my all-time favorites. Wow. Thanks, Fernando.
That's insane. You think it's just because...
On your way to a comedy career. Yeah.
Why? All she would do is just...
All
she would do is just Google bad dad jokes, and that would be her stand-up bit. But, like, the thing with the comments, I was wondering what you guys' opinions are. Do you think it has a lot to do with the idea that there's such a long layoff and fans are just, like, dying for stuff, like, to watch? Is that why? And we just got lucky with our timing?
I think we just got lucky.
Could
personally
be.
I don't know if it's us or just got lucky.
Why do you park in a driveway but drive in a parkway? Why? Is that a question or is that
No, it's a joke.
Is that the joke?
See, Marcus is astonished even. We're a fresh take on the show, something new. Yeah. I've watched reaction videos for 2 years. Don't know why I like you guys more. You're more real. You're new. You don't bullshit. Thanks.
As people who love watching reactors, is it obvious to you when someone might know something? Like, if we came on this show and started doing Game of Thrones, and we're like, we don't know anything, but we read but it was clear that we read the book. Like, is that easy to spot? Like, can you guys see through reactors? Like, can you tell when they're not being authentic and real? I'm always curious about that too. I'm putting y'all on the spot.
So the timing helps, but wouldn't matter if you weren't fun to watch. That's true.
That's a good point.
I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but I've seen one guy who's real boring.
Yeah, you can tell right away if they're faking. Yeah, it makes sense. YouTube
no one can fake Nikki's tears. That is I've tried to force myself to cry just when we're having a fight or something. I'd be like, but you hurt my feelings. Oh my God.
You've tried to fake tears?
I can't do
That's awful.
I can't do it.
And YouTube, I would have to imagine YouTube's pretty savage of people who aren't authentic. They will rip your heart out if they could.
They do. I mean, some people try to come for us oh, you can tell that Steven watched the episode and then is having Nikki watch it and waiting for her reactions. No, he just likes to look at me is all.
And I might, if you actually, you guys watch the extent, I don't do a lot of it on Game of Thrones because it's too, I think it's kind of pointless too. But a lot of movies or TV shows, I'll theorize all kinds of stuff on the spot. Especially if it's something I'm really familiar with, like Cobra Kai. I was guessing stuff all day.
Some stuff is very predictable.
So, I'm also really good at pointing that stuff, predicting that kind of stuff a lot of the times. But with the two shows we're watching now, it's too hard.
Well, when Cersei got, Robert's, his, last death wish, you knew she was going to rip that up.
Spoiler alert, Game of Thrones season 1 stuff, if you haven't watched, the moment that Ned basically revealed himself to knowing Cersei's and Jaime's relationship, I knew he was going to die. I just didn't think it was going to be in season 1. Like, that's savage.
Okay, I didn't think he was going to die.
I for sure 100% had got the
I thought that something was going to happen to Cersei and Jaime.
The Lannisters the Lannisters are savage, and they'll do what they have to do. They've got money, they've got power. I had bad feelings from Ned very early on.
Fernando says, nope, I believe your reactions are genuinely fantastic comments, giving them a heart, etc. I believe that's your number one reason. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, and I've said this like many times, but when I make a comment on somebody's video and nothing happens, it kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like
you can't even just like go in and like just
like, even if you're not reading the comments, just go hit hearts or whatever. That's not what we do.
I mean, I read every single comment,
which is why it's so hard with Game of Thrones.
Unless I think it's a spoiler, in which case I'll start reading the first line and then I'll be like, no.
Well, that happened today. I was, and one of our, I don't know who, I think it might have been Marcus who caught it, but I was reading a comment about Game of Thrones and it said, I can't wait until you watch, or I can't wait until you react to. And like, as soon as I read that, I'm like, nope, delete, see you later. And it was like, get out of here with this stuff. Stop trying to ruin the show. Little 12-year-old in your mommy's basement.
Stop saying that. Marcus said, ask that question again after you watch a few more seasons. There's no way you can fake those reactions. Yeah. Gerald, I was spoiled about Ned. It made me want to watch Game of Thrones because it showed me that show had balls. Okay, Gerald, same. We got spoiled with Ned's
It didn't change
and that, again, my fault. I clicked on something that I thought was something else. Like sometimes the comments will it'll gray it out if somebody uses a cuss word. So I thought that, they're just using a cuss word. It's not a big deal. And so I clicked on it and then saw, they're talking about Ned. And I was like, well, damn it. Yes. Yeah, I know, Marcus. I was upset about it too. I was actually devastated. That it hurt my heart a little bit that day. I was like, for reals? I just read that.
Yeah, that was rough. I mean,
Devin said it's more like 42-year-olds in his parents' basement.
Yeah,
probably.
That's probably more accurate.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like people. I don't understand why. The idea of a troll. I enjoy trolling my friends in person just because we're friends and they could punch me or.
Well, and I don't know if you guys ever read some of the comments that he leaves.
I've been nice.
He's totally trolling some people.
I've toned that down a lot, especially as we've grown. I used to engage with people all the time and just make them feel stupid.
Well, okay, so the Halloween reaction, if he calls Michael Myers Mike Myers, and people were so upset about that. I understand. It's Michael Myers. It's not Mike Myers. He's not Austin Powers. But people were like, it's not Mike Myers. It's Michael Myers. And then Steven's like, who?
Who's Michael Myers? I'm not a.
Who's Mike Myers?
Who's Austin?
That?
Who's Austin Powers?
What's that?
And then I would
get totally fall for it.
And then I would get a response, and it would just make my day. It was so good.
And then that's annoying that YouTube does that. I removed that comment, but it was actually only hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's what happens. They don't actually disappear. They just become hidden from the chat.
Trolls, they enjoy it because they can write on the destruction of other people's efforts. It's effortless effect.
Yeah, they just hate their lives, basically.
They're bored. They're just bored.
And other people's misery makes them feel better.
All right, guys. 2 more minutes. Oh, I know. R.I.P. Vern Troyer. So sad.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah. Fernando loves debating on what's considered a spoiler in the comment section, but you hold your own. You always hold your own.
The thing that people don't understand about a spoiler, it's like, all right, we like this show. We're enjoying it. We're obviously continuing to watch it. But everyone has a different opinion. If I go into it, if I've seen something and I go into it being like Nikki, oh, just wait until this happens. And it's something that I really enjoy and I like, might not be something that she likes, which immediately raises expectations, which all it really does is just create an opportunity for disappointment. That's all it does. And in my mind, that's a spoiler because you're going to spoil something.
Well, we just spoiled it for Nikki. She didn't know that Vern died.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, it's been a little while. Yeah, and that's my favorite one that Marcus
People
just said.
get so upset about. No, it's not a spoiler. If you have to ask if it's a spoiler,
it's like if someone who's seen the show thinks it's a spoiler, it's a spoiler. If you have to ask that it's a spoiler, it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
If it's something that hasn't happened yet, like there was one thing where I'm just going to use this as an example because I don't know if it's actually true or not. But somebody was like,
Devin.
Somebody was like, oh yeah, all of the kids are Jamie and Cersei's, and it's like, well, we're gonna find that out at some point later. Like that's a spoiler. Like, or like Jon Snow, or like the name Jon Snow is a certain area's bastard child.
Bastard.
Right?
And yeah, I'm like, oh,
that might be minor, but it's still a spoiler. Like it's just
Devin
crazy.
said, so don't put Ella in a closet or something like that. She would freak out. Are you spoiling?
Would you rather be told you're receiving a gift, or would you rather be surprised with a gift?
Exactly. That's my favorite.
It's a good way to put it. Very simple.
Yeah.
That's a spoilers, kiddo.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, we're going to wrap this thing up.
It's been an hour and 15 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yeah. Anyone got anything real quick before we wrap this up?
Stop dragging it out, boy.
All right. So quick update on
Martine, please feel free to comment. Just make sure it's not a spoiler, and I will give you a heart.
Exactly. So what to expect for the rest of this week? Today is Sunday, so tomorrow will be Westworld episode 9.
No.
Holy crap! And for you Westworld fans, we're going to dedicate next weekend basically to the season finale of season 1. Because thankfully I went ahead and looked and see how long the episodes were. And that season finale is 90 minutes. So we're going to probably do that on like a Friday or Saturday night and let that be like a 2-parter for the weekend. And then
for reals. I was like, I'm sorry, how long?
Yeah,
what?
It's a friggin' feature. It's a featured length episode of television. And then for Game of Thrones this week, it's going to be 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Wait, 3, 4,
3,
5,
4,
6.
5, and 6 on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yes, thank you guys so much for this live stream. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you to our amazing patrons. You guys you make this so fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you make it less worrisome, way more fun. Just
motivates me to work hard.
You know, like you guys are literally like our family. So it's
we
awesome.
appreciate
and we look forward to these live streams.
Yeah.
That's why they always go way over the time that we say.
Yeah,
we're like,
right?
we're only going to do this for 30 minutes.
Yeah, good luck.
An hour and 17 minutes later.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to try to do these. Like we want to do more with the whole community, but it's dangerous. We got to figure it out. Think about it. But we're definitely going to do one of these a month just for the patrons, just because. You know, it's one of the perks of the subscription, I guess if you want to call it that, the pledge. So yeah, we'll let you know when we get the next one going, and we will see you guys later for Westworld episode 9.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for some more Game of Thrones.
Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right, y'all. We'll see you later. Thank you again. We appreciate it all very much. Bye.